guys, Derek here. Welcome to another episode of mine. We just had a really good war. We actually fought really well. We had, I think it was 14 out of 25 bases 3-starred. So congratulations, guys. I think that's our record. I don't think we've actually done any more than that. Let's go ahead and collect some elixir here and take a look at the war. I was scanning for attacks. There was so many good attacks to look at, guys. I just narrowed it down to to what I thought were the most crisp attacks that I could show you guys. It came down to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 drag raids, 4 go wee wee raids, and 1 hog raid. Most likely I'll split this up into a couple videos, and I'll post a link for the other one down below in the description area. So let's go ahead and take a look at who we were up against first of all, guys, because it was a decent clan. And not only were they a decent clan, they had 89 war wins. Check that out. They were a Brazilian clan. Obviously, they know what they were doing. But in the end, our clan just fought better. Looking at the war stats here, you'll see, they had 9 3-stars. We had 14 3-stars. I think that was the main difference there. Obviously, I think even after like 26 attacks, we still had an average star of, or average attack star of 2. So that meant we were still holding our own. Towards the end it always goes down because we're starting to have lower level guys or guys that are just trying to add one more star. So it's not really looking at this 1.49 is not really a realistic view of how good we attacked. Alright, so let me see here. In fact, I got 1 star. I guess that was the last attack against me there. That was my base. But let's go take a look here, guys, at what we did and how you guys can mimic what these guys are doing to 3-star bases. Let's go to start off and take a look at the drag rates because those were really good. Alright, let's see, the lowest one here that I liked a lot was versus 19, and this was Demon. He did a really good job 3-starring this base, guys. We're going to pause here because we've mentioned before, when bases are spread out like this and they've got their air defenses right around the T-hall in the middle, there's a easily effective way of using drags by taking out some of these outer buildings. He does it perfectly. Starting, he takes his king up top, takes down one of these elixir pumps. He uses 2 drags up at the top. He's trying to right now eliminate some buildings so that when he pours the rest of the drags down, they can go straight for the T-hall. So he's just shaping the base to to his liking, if you will. All right, and the thing is that the drags have only an archer tower to shoot them. So that's not gonna do much to them. Unfortunately, the king, instead of going to the army camp, he goes down to that wall. But still, it was quite effective. At this point, a good thing is now the clan castle has come out, and that's going to suck the dragons right into where he wants them to. So we mentioned this before, using the clan castle to your advantage is going to suck the dragons in. So be mindful of that alert circle when it's going to hit, so that you can have your drags go right where you want them. He does a perfect job using, look at all those dragons he's got there, and he just raised a bunch of them. I mean, this guy's not going to stand a chance, and he does a really good job right there, pretty much taking almost all the air defenses out already. Boom. Third one's down. 1 drag goes up top to the archer tower and the whiz tower and the cannon. As you can see, I mean, there's really nothing that can be done at this point. Alright, so this was a really good attack. A lot of you guys can mimic that. You'll see a lot of bases like this. I've seen that type of base before. We've seen a lot of spread out bases, and we're going to look at a few more. And a lot of people get scared of them and think that, oh, how do you 3-star this? Well, dragons is a great way of doing so, as Damon has just showed. So let's go ahead and fast forward here since we have more drag rates, and you guys can see he did 3-star this base. Perfect job. That's 10 level 3 drags, 2 rage spells, which are max, 1 heal spell that's max, and a level 10 king as well. Alright, so let's go ahead and take a look at the next dragon raid up from this one. I believe it is 16. Who do we got here? Looks like Aliu 94. This is a new guy in our clan, but he did a really good job here. Let's see what he does. He starts up at the very top here. Actually, he puts 1 dragon, take care of the builder huts, which is really important, guys. And I'm just gonna pause right here because this is a funky looking base, right? You're like, oh my god, how do I use drags against a base like this? Well, this guy's, you know, he pretty much rounds the dragons out a little bit, and he does eliminate some options so that they can go towards the T-Hall, okay? Obviously, corner builder huts, you know, can be the demise of dragons. You know, it could be the difference between you getting a 99 or 100%, so at least taking one out of the way in the beginning was quite helpful there. Now let's go ahead and see what he does here. He's got one drag up top. He gets, right now he's only launched, what, 4 or 5 drags, and he's just trying to get them to do those outer buildings first. The clan castle comes out. Obviously the splash damage from the dragons takes care of business. I'm going to pause right here. The reason why I want to pause right here is you see he's got a cluster of dragons right up here, okay? But he's already got a drag over here. That's eliminated that camp, which is right there, okay? He's got these drags over here, eliminating these buildings. So now you'll see that by the time these drags are done with this cluster of buildings in here, there's really no more options for them to go than to the T-Hall and the clan castle, those air defenses there. So that's why it was really important in the timing and the way that, in the timing of how he put his drags down, in addition to where he put his drags down. Alright, we're going to go ahead and just put it as a 2-time replay just to speed it up slightly here. Good timing on the rage there to at least get a few of those dragons going. Now he's got a bunch of them raged, which is really important. The more you rage, the better, in my opinion, because that's going to help you get to that air defense a lot sooner. They can just go ahead and move on. And as you can see, you know, he went right to where he wanted to. So it's a funky looking base, and you think, well, dragons are just going to go all over the place. No, they didn't. You know, there's a right way of using them, and he does the right thing there, shaping the base to his liking and getting the drags going where he needs them to go. Corner hut is taken care of there around the 3 o'clock mark. He's got a few barracks, another hut over here, and then we'll go ahead and just fast forward as the drags go and chase down the 9 o'clock hut. Now he had 11 level 3 dragons. He had space for 1 wizard and 1 archer. He had his level 10 king. Or actually, that 1 wizard and 1 archer were probably inside of his clan castle, along with an extra dragon there, okay? That's where that came from. You see he's got max spells, so really good job. Hopefully he stays in our clan and continues to help us out there. Next raid here was number 13. This was by Kick, and he actually 3-starred someone down below as well. But let's take a look at this one because this was a tougher base, and he did a really good job. We've seen bases like this before. Another spread out base. Check out. He's got 1 drag here at 9 o'clock on that. What is that? On the lab. Okay, he's got a drag or 2 drags up north around 12 o'clock. Even a king. Obviously, he's trying to eliminate that full side. Now, I wish he would have done a little bit more down here to help with these buildings, because you'll see that, you know, some drags are going to get pulled this way. If he would have maybe just used his king on this side, or instead of 2 drags on that side, just 1 drag and a king, and then bring 1 drag over here. So something, just even it out a little bit, it would have helped him out. But either way, it did not stop him from getting the 3-star here, okay? So now he decides to go ahead and, you know, drop all the other drags down. They're in a nice straight line. Go ahead and put it at 2 times speed here. He just raises a bunch of them. They get pulled in to the clan castles, and they're right on top of the T-Hall. And as you can see there, boom, they take care of the T-Hall, the troops, and everything. Now, this is where I was mentioning, you know, he's got all these dragons down here. Now, the good thing is that these dragons are going to be relatively healthy dragons. Not much was actually firing anything at them, so that's the good thing. But, you know, sometimes if they go perimeter too long, you know, they can get, you know, killed. So, you know, obviously, look, they're barely been hit. Look at all that green there. But now the pole starts getting taken by one of those drags there. But, you know, in the end, you know, three drags, 1 air defense, it was just too much for him, and he takes it down. So there you go. Looks like he had a clan castle drag, plus 5 archers. He bought his own 10 drags. He had a level 10 king, max rage, max heal, 3-star. Take a look at that, guys. That's you know, a really good example there. Minor hiccup, but it really, you know, when you do things the right way, guys, and build good habits, good things happen, and that's what ended up happening to him there. And we have one more here, guys. Joe. which is number 11. This is by Demon Who Are. With the power of editing, I am back. We were just mentioning this base here. It had just started, and let's go ahead and push play here at the 12 o'clock elixir pump. You've got his king up there. He rages them. He's trying to clear some buildings up there. He's got a drag over here at the 9 o'clock side of the base. Again, clearing out some of these buildings so that the drags can go exactly where you want them to go. Eliminate their options, and they're going to go where you want them to go. So let's just speed it up a little bit here, guys. This king's starting to get hit. Giant goes ahead and takes care of the king in the meantime. In fact, even takes care of some of the cannon over there while he's doing it with the splash damage. Finally, it goes down, but still, he's eliminated quite a bit of options already on both sides. So look at all those dragons. Go straight right to the center of the base, guys. And now look, the clan castle comes in, starts them right in there. He brings in some balloons. I'm not a fan of using balloons so far away because they're so slow. He should have brought it in maybe down by this wizard tower, maybe by this Tesla. Would have gotten to the defenses much sooner. All right, but still, it was quite effective there. And let's see what happens, guys. Some drags went around, you know, like you just can't be 100% perfect all the time, guys. But again, you know, it ended up working out. All those middle air defenses are taken care of initially by those other drags. So you've got some, you know, drags that unfortunately went around the base, but it didn't hinder the 3-star attempt because, you know, one archer tower in the middle isn't going to stop all those dragons. Let's just speed it up a little bit more here. They're going to go to the 9 o'clock and 3 o'clock hut there. So to surmise here, looks like he had 10 level 3 dragons. He had 5 balloons inside of his clan castle. Again, 2 rages, 1 heal, level 10 king, you know, 3-star. Alright, guys. Did we have another one? Did I mention the one from Kick on number 21? Let's take a look here. Just watch it just in case. I'm not sure if this is the first one that I did or if it was the last one. Yeah, I did not mention this. So check this one out, guys, because, you know, you're going to take a look at this here. He goes and takes his king at the 9 o'clock building, which is, I think, a hut. He starts taking these buildings out, and it's, you know, at first you're thinking, what is he trying to do here, okay? Well, let's go ahead and pause. Right here, okay, you'll notice he was basically focusing on this cluster of buildings, and he wants to eliminate all those, and you're thinking, why? Well, I've seen bases like this before. I used to actually have one like this, very similar at least, and, you know, it's got 3 air defenses right here, okay? But he doesn't want his dragons to get preoccupied with any of this stuff over here, right? So, you know, he was smart, and he goes ahead and takes these buildings out, lays the dragons in a line over here, and therefore, they're pretty much just going to focus on this side of the base only. Right from here. Only in this area. But that's where the air defenses are at. Once you got that down, even if the drags go perimeter, it's going to go right to what you need anyway. Alright, so let's go ahead and put this in 2x mode. The wizards and the Rage King take care of the last building there. The clan castle sucks the dragons right into where he wants them anyway. Perfect. They finally take care of it. They go right for the air defenses. They go for the T-Hall. And pretty much that's all she wrote, as they say there. You know, he's running a little bit low on health, but, you know, he's got enough dragons there to take care of business. And we'll see here, his drag's got 3 of them at the top now, finally going, you know, to that side of the base, but that's after they took care of everything that was on the other side. So that was extremely key for them. He's only got a wizard tower now that can do damage on, what, 1, 2, 3, 4 different drags. That's not going to be much of a defense for that. And we can put up here. I think they still have this corner hut, and that's it. So we'll speed it up, guys. So check that out, because there's a lot of bases that I've seen like that, and usually maybe 1 every 2 wars there's someone with a similar base. So use that same exact strategy there, guys. Keep that in mind. Alright, so I'm going to go ahead and most likely stop this video here, and I'm going to do the Gowiwi and Hogs. I got 5 more to go, guys. 4 Gowiwi raids, 1 Hog raid from Doug. We got, I think they're all 3 stars, maybe I think 1 2-star out of it. So really go check that one out, because that's another effective way to 3-star bases. And that's it, guys. Anybody here need the donations? No. Alright, guys, so I'll see you guys in a bit. Take care.